Every individual is trying their best to lead a financially stable life. However, unexpected events like the COVID-19 pandemic have affected the financial well-being of millions of people. So to retain a decent financial position, we must prepare ourselves for prospective unpredictabilities. And a major lesson these trying times have taught us is to use financial literacy the very best we can to survive any difficulties that life throws at us. And even though financial literacy is not something everyone retains, some people use their financial education in a way that has enabled them to stay afloat during the financial storm. And the good part is, you can also become like them. Watch this video until the end to find out how. Here we begin. Why financial knowledge? The greater the financial skills, the better the financial techniques. Executives with a finance background were more likely to use techniques for comparing and evaluating potential financial returns from investments and techniques for modeling how financial uncertainty might affect a business. Prepare for unforeseeable events. Financial knowledge can help you prepare for unforeseeable events. It encourages you to create a solid financial plan to withstand any storm. It helps you understand the significance of keeping an emergency fund for 12 to 24 months of expenses, including loan EMIs, as a safety net in a crisis. It will protect your finances and alleviate financial hardships. Prevent financial frauds. In the digital era, financial education will equip you with the knowledge to be financially aware of your surroundings and to protect your financial information in this fintech world. Financial literacy will allow you to take the necessary precautions to protect your finances from fraud. Avoid clicking on unfamiliar links or emails. Never reveal any financial information over the phone unless you know the person. Strategies to improve your financial literacy skills. To improve your finances, you must learn and practice various skills such as budgeting, debt management and repayment, and understanding credit and investment products. Separate wants versus needs. You must account for all of your expenses when creating a budget, but first, consider which of your expenses are wants and which are not. Spending too much on wants can quickly lead to a lot of debt. So ask yourself the difficult question, is this expense really necessary? Does it help me achieve my objectives? Imagine your credit score and debt management. A good credit score allows you to get the best interest rates on loans and credit cards, among other advantages. Use a free credit monitoring service to keep track of your score. Furthermore, be aware of financial decisions affecting your credit scores, such as credit inquiries and credit utilization ratios. Meanwhile, reduce spending and increase repayment in your budget to stay on top of debt. Create a debt reduction strategy, such as first repaying the loan with the highest interest rate. If your debt is out of control, contact creditors to renegotiate repayment, consolidate loans, or find a debt relief program. Budget for unexpected expenses. People frequently overlook expenses that occur only occasionally. For example, car repairs, haircuts, vet bills, membership fees, gifts, festivities, and even clothing are irregular expenses. We can avoid using credit or money intended for something else if we plan for seasonal or periodic expenses. Consider opening a separate savings account for irregular expenses and putting money into it every pay period for your irregular expenses. This will allow you to be proactive rather than reactive. Pay yourself first and your bills on time. This reverse budgeting strategy involves selecting a savings goal, say a down payment on a house, determining how much you want to contribute each month, and setting that amount aside before dividing up the rest of your expenses. Also, keep track of your monthly bills and make sure your payments are always received on time. Consider using automatic debits from your checking account or bill pay apps and signing up for payment reminders by email, phone, or text. Make a budget. A budget must be based on actual numbers, not estimates of what you think you're spending, to work and be successful. Knowing how much money comes into your household each month and how much goes out is essential for creating a successful budget. If you need to figure out how much you're spending each month, tracking your expenses is the solution. Track your monthly income and expenditures in an Excel spreadsheet, on paper, or with a budgeting app. Income, paychecks, investments, alimony, fixed expenses, rent, mortgage payments, utilities, loan payments, discretionary spending, non-essentials like eating out, shopping, and travel, and savings should all be included in your budget. Make an investment in your future. If your employer provides a 401k retirement savings account, Sign up and contribute the maximum amount to qualify for the employer match. Consider opening an individual retirement account and diversifying your investment portfolio with stocks, fixed income, and commodities. Seek professional financial advice to help determine how much money you will need to retire comfortably and develop strategies to reach your goal. Signs you are a financially literate person. Mental knowledge of your net worth. We usually associate the term net worth with celebrities, but knowing your net worth is just as important. Essentially, your net worth is your assets' total value. To arrive at a fixed figure, you must subtract your debts and the cost of your liabilities. Your assets include all cash on hand or in bank accounts and anything else that can be exchanged for cash. It typically includes real estate, funds in retirement, savings or checking accounts, automobiles, stocks, bonds, business assets, etc. In contrast, your liabilities include your debts and loans. Disciplined and up-to-date with finance. Whether we like it or not, being financially disciplined is a key indicator of a well-educated person. Being disciplined means you never waste money, stick to your budget, and never miss a debt payment. Money discipline also implies that you don't buy things on impulse or pay for things you don't need. Being financially responsible also entails staying current on financial news that affects you. This is especially true if you have an investment portfolio. Knowing what to do next will help you decide what to do next and influence your financial decisions. Think for the future. Financially educated people always focus on the future and build a financial structure to reflect this. Nobody wants to be stranded in the future due to bad financial decisions, so the time to act is now. Always planning for the future keeps you from being caught off guard by unexpected events. If you plan ahead of time for something, you will be better prepared to deal with it when it comes. Understand diversification. Individuals with financial education are always looking to invest, but do you know what increases their chances of a larger payout? Diversification. Diversification teaches that you should not invest all of your money in one specific niche, but rather diversify by investing in various types of investments. This usually reduces your chances of losing money while increasing your chances of success. Diversification is a modern saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Investing wisely. The great thing about investment opportunities is that various options are available and you can find investment plans for as little as $100. The real work begins with knowing how and what to invest in. While stocks and bonds are currently the most popular options, there may be better fits for you. Even if they are, you must be sure you are investing in the right company. Before you commit to any investment strategy, ensure you understand everything there is to know about it. You can also hire a professional financial advisor. You have a separate savings account. Financially educated individuals understand the distinctions between an emergency funds account, insurance, and a savings account. Having a savings account shows that you are thinking ahead, which means you won't be at the mercy of loan sharks when you need money. Having a savings account also demonstrates a certain level of discipline, as it demonstrates that you do not spend every dollar you earn. You never overpay and know about your taxes. Understanding your tax information can be a smart way to reduce it in the long run. Also, you may be paying more taxes than necessary. An error may be buried somewhere, and only a thorough review from your end will reveal it. And if you believe you lack the experience or knowledge to understand your taxes, that's perfectly fine. Finally, you can hire an accountant to help you identify areas where you can save money, ultimately lowering your tax in the long run. Have an emergency fund. Emergencies are unpredictable. You may find yourself in need of thousands of dollars at any time. So what are your next steps if this happens? Withdraw everything you've saved for your children's college expenses? Or should you dip into your family's savings? But with an emergency funds account, you don't have to worry because that's exactly what it's for, to keep you afloat during emergencies. So are you a financially educated individual and using it to be successful? Let us know in the comments below. We'll be back with new videos like this, so stay tuned.